That means creating that with the help of ViewChild, the template, and working with that is going to be a bit tricky. So to overcome that, we have ng switch is available. When it is going to be used means it is used to work with multiple conditions, or I can say cases. So it is exactly similar. It is exactly similar to switch case. In real world programming. So that means I have different options that I'm going to provide, and among that, what option you people are going to select, that you can just give it over there. And yesterday I have given you a simple assignment. Did you remember? Right? Have you tried even that? Done? It's working? Okay. I will show you the same example with the help of ng switch. So the first thing you should remember, always, whenever if you're having a single condition, then go with an ng if. If you have two condition, ng if then else. Or else if you can have two or more condition, then always it's better to go with the ng switch. Instead of going with content projection, directly you can go with the ng switch also, because content projection, definitely I know that it is a bit tricky. That means we can't even understand. Like one time if you can practice, you can't understand. If you can practice 2 to 3 example, then only you're able to understand that particular concept. Okay, explanation will give you okay, but at the time of practice, definitely it gives you some confusion. Nothing much, but it gives some confusion. Or else, no, Srikanth, I don't want to go with the content projection. Rather than that, I wanted to go with ng switch means that's up to you. No need to go with, let's say, the content projection. Now, what is the purpose of it? ng switch is work with multiple conditions or multiple cases that we are having. And it is exactly similar to, okay, it is exactly similar to switch case in the real world programming. That means in the real time, we have the switch case. How the switch case will work? We write the multiple cases. In the same way, here also, what I can do, switch is a selector. Switch is a selector that selects exactly the templates that select exactly the template that matches true condition, that matches the true condition, and render into UI, that what I can see. Now, how do I use that? Simply, you can go with a div or any element you can take. It doesn't matter that like we supposed to go with always the div tag. You may take like anything. That's up to you. The syntax is going to be something like this. We have a div and inside the div, what I can do is I'm going to use ng switch is equal to based on the condition, that what I can say. Okay, generally people may call this as going to be expression, based on the expression. Now here you can write like with any of the tag. Maybe I can take another div tag. I'll be closing the div, and here what I can do, I am writing ng switch case, that what I can say, and here you supposed to write the case 1. Earlier we created view 1, view 2, view 3 like that, right? Exactly same way you may write it over here. And this is going to be case 2. Like that, any number of cases you can give, third one and fourth one. If all the cases are not matched, then what we are having in general, default is available. In the same way, here also ng switch default is available. Exactly similar to switch case only, nothing apart from that. Generally, content projection, what happened? We have created like, the templates with the help of an ng template over here, right? We created with the help of an ng template. Instead of using that ng template, what I supposed to do, I'll go with what the switch case. I used like ng switch is equal to an expression, and after that I'll create a div, and where I supposed to write all the cases that are required for us. Okay, all the cases that are required for us. So this is how, like, the application is going to be. Yesterday, whatever that assignment I have given, you people, even like today I'm explaining with the ng switch, but try to implement that with the content projection at least once, because it's all depend on the project. One project they might follow like in a different approach, and one project they might follow in a different approach. So that is the reason, like, don't neglect like any concept that what I'm explaining, because I saw that like personally different projects out of my career. I'm working like, completely in Angular around from 5 years. React, you can take hardly 2 years only, not more than that. But Angular, I'm working from last 5 years. That's all depend on the project. We are not going to work on like completely new project as a fresher. Like it's not going, I mean, it's a myth. Definitely like everything is going to give it to you and you're supposed to work on it. It's completely a myth. That is where if the existing system they follow, like, whatever the way they are writing, same way you're supposed to write. Okay. Some projects, like, those are tightly coupled in nature. Tightly coupled in the sense, once you follow a different approach, then that will be an impact on the existing system also. That is what the tightly coupling. You can't modify that applications blindly by your own way. You're supposed to follow the way that what the existing people are writing or existing developers have written. In that case, content projection, I saw that personally around 2 to 3 projects. That is where I included here. Okay. Otherwise, what is that alternate means? The alternative is going to be ng switch. Usage is a bit easy when compared with, like, the remaining. ng switch usage is going to be very easy. Simple terms. Understand? Now, how I supposed to use that, I will show you. It is used to work with multiple conditions or cases, and it exactly similar to the switch case in the real world programming. And what exactly the switch is here? Switch is a selector that selects that exactly matched template and returning it to the view page. Now I will show you an example. How do we work with that? Before that, what I can do, I'll go to my Object Explorer, and there I can go with the app here, right click on the app and open with that integrated terminal. And I'm going to create a new component over here. ng, G for generate, S for, sorry, C for the component, and the component is going to be, let me give switch demo, or else like switch. Okay, switch demo, that what I can give, hyphen skip, hyphen test, that what I can see. Right. Now you can see. Let's go with the ng. Okay, outside the app I created. It's okay, don't worry. But as I told you, create a component separate folder and try to implement it over there. I'll go to my TS file and then I can go to my HTML over here. Now in the TS, a simple thing that what I have written, maybe I can, okay, I'll be writing something like public, and the name of the view name is going to be of type string, that what I can say is equal to, let me give basic details. Basic details is the name of the view that what I created. Because if you can see in this example, you see that details is available, list is available, small icon. This is only the assignment I have given yesterday, right? I'm going to take like the same example that what we have seen, and I'm using basic detail. Now, whenever if user has clicked on it, I'm going to change it. Let's say view click is the function that what I just wanted to create. And from there, I'm going to supply the name of the view. And with what name we have sent, I'm going to assigning it to this dot view name is equal to I'm going to use the view name that what I am supplying. That's it. A simple logic that what I have written. Now what I want to do, I'm going to take like, different button, basic button or whatever like you people have seen here. I'm going to create those buttons here. Yesterday anyhow, like we have created a drop down. I'm going to show you in a different way. Either if you wanted to go with the drop down, you can go with the select tag and you can get it. That's up to you. But now what I want to do, I'm going to give a buttons for this one. And generally these kind of buttons are created in Bootstrap with the help of button groups. I will show you that how it would be. Button groups group in Bootstrap 5. If you can see the button group in Bootstrap 5, this is how left button, middle button, right button. Okay. Now what I want to do, you can see action link, link, and the left, middle, right. You can see these are all what we call it as a buttons. Now I'm going to create the same thing over here. So how I can do that? Just come back here, remove it and div. Let me go with the container fluid, I can say. And after that, I'll be taking a div. And for this div, I'll be giving a class as going to be row. And I'm giving margin top as going to be 4. MT stands for margin top. Okay, like that, there are a lot of classes are there. Whatever the classes I used to regularly in practical environment also will go with those classes. But don't think that we have only that limitation. We have many classes, lakhs of classes, not even 1,000, minimum 1 lakh classes are there. But we can't remember all. Whenever the requirement comes, we will be copy paste. Simple terms. Even like if you want me to copy paste, I can do that as well. You can see this is how we are having. Now what I can do, I'm going to copying this. And wherever it is required, I'm going to use it over there. Now what it is going to be, btn class is equal to button group. And you can see we have the group and something like this. Now what I want to do, I created a row here. Maybe what I can do is I'm going to take another div where I can give column 2, that what I can say, and I'm giving it over there. Column 2 means like simple column, like this is how it is. So that I wanted to create this as going to be vertical. Now you can see somewhere we are having vertical as well. Outline, style, radio button, sizing, nesting. You can see that vertical is there up. So like that, I wanted to create like, the vertical. If that is a case, what class has to be used? btn group, and there we are having the vertical. Just based on the design that we are creating, then you can give that particular class. If I give like that, now you can see how it would be. Maybe I can say nges -o project is equal to, let's say, directives demo, that what I can give. And before that, whatever the changes you people has to do, that you can do that. Now I'm selecting app switch demo over here and go to the index.html, and in place of using app mobile, I'm going to use it over there. And after that, app module I'll go, and then switch demo component we are having, and let me give the switch demo component over there. Now once if I'm giving it over there, now you can see where we are, right. Now just refresh it once again. Now you see left, middle and right. Now you can change according to your requirement. Now what I can do, I can apply like, different classes here. I'm sorry. Right. I can apply different classes, button type equal to button. Now in all the 3 cases, whenever if user has clicked on, I'm going to call the function. Now what function we have implemented here, you can see that the function name is going to be uClick. Now I'm going to give the view click over here, and then pass the name of the view that what you want to do. Now the first view name is going to be, I'll be writing here basic details. And after that, I just wanted to display something like a preview that what I wanted to give, or else I'll be giving something like info that what I can give. Anything else? Okay, just three I have given. Remaining, whatever you people wants to add, you can just add it over there. Now I am going to show you. Let's remove it. And then I just wanted to give the same names over there. In place of left, I can give basic details is the one name. And after that, let me give preview. Okay, very good. I'll be giving the preview. And after that, I'm going to give something like an info that what I just want. Now you can see the design. Come back and check the design. This is how it is going. When user click on this button, then I just wanted to display in that particular way. If you people wants to go with the, let's say, a drop down, maybe if you people wants to go with a drop down, there you can create a drop down as well. Now what I can do, I'll be taking a div margin top 4, and there I can say simply select tag is available. Now the select tag, I'm going to give what? NG model. Very good, nice. I'm going to give an NG model is equal to, and here with what property we created, view name as the property, I'll be selecting that particular one. And here we going to give a class as going to be form select has to be given. Form select has to be given and provide that options that we want to have. So the first option is going to be, I can give basic detail. Okay, here also, let me give basic details. And the next option is going to be, you can go with preview. I'll be writing a preview over there. And this is going to be a preview that what I can give. And after that, I'll be providing a new option to here that is going to be info that what I can give. And here also, let me give information or something. Now save this application and you can see how it would be. Right? So we have like, different options that are available. But it should be inside the column. Let's save it and then come back here. Otherwise, it is occupying the complete row. What I am thinking is when user click on here, I want to display. You can see when user click on info, information is changed. Basic detail here also the values are changed here. You can see that when user click on this, then this will be changed. Like that it is going to be. Because we are using what? NG model. NG model means two-way data binding. Simply one place if the value has changed, then it will be impact on the another place also. That is how. Now I want to display that particular one, so that what I can do, I'll come out from this particular div. Okay, come out from this div. Already we use 2 columns. Still how many columns are remaining? 10 are remaining. So that I can give div class is equal to column 10. Now based on the option that user has selected, we want to display the data. That is our requirement. So that what I can do div, and for this particular div, I'll be using ng. Okay, switch that what I can say. I am using ng switch, and based on what? View name only, right? Based on what? View name. Now here you're supposed to provide all the cases. So the first case is going to be, I'll be taking a div ng switch case is equal to, suppose if the first case is going to be basic detail, then what I can do? Okay, nothing, just to give a single quotation also. Okay, additionally you can give single quotation. That is the syntax. Now I can show something like basic details, and at the same time I'll copy that, and the second one is going to be, we may have a preview, and here also I just wanted to write a preview over there. And the third one is going to be, we have an info, and where you can just display info. But that display is all up to you. I'll be taking the last div, and for this one, ng switch default is available. And here for the default, no need to give any value. Okay, default to view, I can say, and save it. And then you can just come here. Right now, what we are having basic details. Suppose if you are not giving any value, maybe you can create a simple string and then come back here. What it is showing me? Default value. When user click on basic detail, now you can see basic detail. When user click on preview, when user click on info. If you can observe that, go to that inspect, and here you can see the body. We have app switch demo, and there we have a div. There we have another div. There we have something like this, and you can see we have, I'm selected what info here, right? But instead of that, when user select basic detail, is it updated or not? You can see when user select, let's say preview, that is also updated. When user selected info, that is updated. Even if user selected from here, then that will be affected over there. Now after that, whatever, like the data that you people wants to display, that you can try. Okay, with what name you people wants to display, that you can try it over there. Let me come back here, switch demo component HTML that we are having, and I can display the data that what is your wish. I'll delete this, I'll delete this, and again I'll delete this, and here also. Okay, let it be, because it's a default view. Simply I can. And I mean, it's all depend on the requirement. I'll copy paste some Flipkart or somewhere. Okay. So the first one is going to be the basic detail. Now what I want to do is I'm going to display a basic details over here. Okay, the basic detail, the very basic details I want to display. So for that reason, what I can do is I'm going to take the H4 here. Okay, just to display that. That is the first one. And after that, let me have a span tag. And for this one, I'm giving background success, that what I can say. And at the same time, text hyphen white, that what I can give. And some padding, that what I can give. And after that, rounded I can give. Okay, something around rounded. And after that, maybe I can give rounded 2 or something. Different classes, that what I just wanted to give. And here, after this, just display like whatever you want. Just I'm giving some stars and all. That is what I'm planning. So to display the stars, generally I'll be taking a span tag where I can use the bootstrap icon, and bootstrap icon hyphen. We have star hyphen fill, that what I can give. And after that, I'll be writing text hyphen white, that what I can say. Let's save it and then come back. Okay, this is how it is. And after that, maybe what we are having here, something like 244, 96 reviews, whatever we have. Let me copy this and then giving it over there. Take any tag. Span is like, going a bit closer. Otherwise, I'll be writing. Okay, let's write. That is what I'm thinking. Now, when user click on basic detail, now this is how it is. Just okay. But span is okay. Span is also good choice. Don't worry. Okay, and after that, we have what price is available. Let me copy the price from here. Let me copy the price and then you supposed to give the price also. I'll be taking this one. Let's take a div and I'm giving margin top as going to be some around 3, that what I can say, and then page 2 and give the price over there. Let's see how it is. Right, perfect. That's it. Okay. Any example you can take. Right now, I haven't prepared something and I haven't given it to you. Whatever you people can see, because we are working on the UI part mostly. Whatever you people can see, based on that, you can design it. That's it. No need to wait for like, different example. You can take some requirement by your own and how it was implemented. You can just think and you can start working. That's it. Nothing apart from that. Now, this is one, it is done. And after that, what I can do, I just wanted to give a preview. So for the preview, I need some image. Maybe I can copy this particular image that what I'm save the image as going to be. It should be in assets folder, guys. Do remember, and I'm giving something like a mobile.jpg, that what I can say, and I'll be coming back to here, and this is the preview, and the preview means we just want to display some image or whatever. So that what I can do in this particular div, I have an image assets folder, and then what we are having mobile.jpg, that what we are having, and I wanted to give some width and height. Width is going to be some around 250 pixel, and also height is also going to be some around 250 pixel, and just save this. Now you can see, observe that first one is the basic detail, second one is going to be the preview. Now what is the third one? Information. Like we supposed to give some information. How I supposed to give that information? You can give like whatever that information you wanted to give, you can give. Let's say I'm writing something like H3, okay, and available offers. I'll copy this particular one and then available offers. Okay, and then I'll take a UL list hyphen unstyled is available. There is a class that is list unstyled is available. I'll be taking that particular class and then I'll take an li, and for this one I'm using the bootstrap icon, and bootstrap icon hyphen tag is available, and then bootstrap hyphen this one bootstrap hyphen tag hyphen fill, I can say, and with what color it is going to be, somehow green color or something, so that text hyphen success, that what I can give. And like that, I just wanted to create a 3 or 4, whatever. Into 3, if you can get, this is the Visual Studio feature, emit, right? Emit is some feature where you can, that is separate learning again. So I created for 3. Now each and every time I'm going to copying that and giving it over there. This is the first one. And after that, the second one is going to be bank offer. You can give the second one, and maybe you can go with the third one. I'll copy that and then giving it over there and save it, and then just come back here. You see right now the basic detail, preview, and info, that what we are. Understand? Simply you can give. And default, like whatever you people wants to display, you can just display it over there. That means if all the cases are going to be not properly done, then whatever, like this is an information on mobile. Please use options to see more. Just I'm writing like that, and now you can see this is an information on mobile. Please use more options to see. When I go with basic detail, when I go with the preview, when I go with an info. And here also, if user has selected basic detail, preview, and then information. Which one is clear? Content projection or switch case? Switch is always easy. Compared with that, switch is always easy, but just try at least for one time. But interview, I don't know. Mostly, I can say 90% we go with switch only. Where like 10% of the scenario, we go with the remaining content projection, 10% only. But interview point of view, they might ask the question, what is content projection? That is only the reason where I have taken one example and I have showed you. Same example, what you supposed to do is implement this with the help of same content projection. Yesterday, whatever I have told you with the help of NG template, right? Did you remember? Use the same NG template and create the child views, and then you can rendering into the right. Any questions here? Performance is both are same. Next directive is going to be the very interesting directive, that is ngFor. Now, what is the purpose of it? It is a structural directive used to repeat the template based on the conditions. Used to repeat the template. I already told you switch only will be using mostly. Somesh. NG switch is like mostly we use compared with that. Okay. Okay, fine. Now you can see ngFor, it is a structural directive. The purpose of is used to repeat the template based on the condition. Now, when it is going to be helpful for us in every project, you can see ngFor. Without ngFor, there is no project also. That much important it is. Now, what is the real-time purpose it is? Yesterday, I told you, suppose I'm getting, let's say, 10 records from the DB. And I want to, my requirement, I want to display those 10 records in a, let's say, some table. Then 10 TR tags are required, right? If I go with the static design, maybe if the database is changed, then I supposed to change the UI also, right? Suppose if the database people, they added more 10 record, then again 10 more TRs needs to be added. If they removed 5, then again I need to do the modifications on the 5. So to overcome that kind of issues, what I can do, I'll go with the ngFor. Now, what is an ngFor? It is a structural directive used to repeat the template based on the condition that what I can say. Simple term, it is a repeater. Okay, it is a repeater control, which will be repeating the view or repeating the HTML based on the condition. That means if you need, let's say 2, then 2 times it repeats. If your collection is having 10 items, then 10 times it repeats. If the collection is having only 1 item, then 1 time it gets repeated. That is how it is going. Now, what I can do, that means how it is going to be work. It works based on, if you remember, for off in TypeScript. We have seen like 2 different for loops. For off we have seen, for in we have seen. What is the difference between those two? In stands for index, off stands for what? Value. Same way here also, ngFor how it will work, you know, it works based on the collection. Now, what would be the syntax here? The syntax is going to be something like this. You may take a div. You may take a div, and here what I can do, ngFor is equal to, you supposed to write the syntax. The first thing is going to be either you can give let or where, and then item off. You can give the off and then provide the collection that we are. So ngFor is using what operator? Off operator mostly. Suppose if my collection is having 10 items, then this div tag is going is going to create for how many times? 10 times. If I use, let's say my collection is changed, I have only 2 items, then 2 times only it get executed. So like that it is going to be. Okay, like that it is going to be. Now what I want to do, I will show you like, couple of examples on ngFor, because this is one of the very important one. Now let me go to the application, and here I'll be closing the others and then generate ngFor. So let's go to here. Always it's better to create everything in the components folder. Let me give a command and clear the screen. ngc for component, and the name of the component is going to be, let me give for demo. I don't need like, the test cases right now, so that I can give skip test. And here, go to the components folder, and we have the for demo, and I have the HTML, and then I have the TS file. So initially, what I can do, I'll create like static data. Later, I can show you how we can display the data from that API by connecting with an API. Because we already know about the fetch method, right? By using the fetch method, I can show you how we can get the data from different places. Maybe I can say the name is going to be courses, and courses is going to be an array that what I'm having, and I'm going to write all the courses here. I can write something like, let's say TypeScript, and then let me give Angular, and very soon I'm going to start Azure. I don't want to go with like, the basic stuff. And also let me go with the .NET Core. So this is the one. And after that, let's say React. React is there, not the React.js. So this is how it is going to be. I'm having all the list of items. Generally, like how I can display this list of items. Before that, what I can do is I'm going to make this as my startup, so that I'll be taking an index.html where I can remove, and then app for demo I can say, and after that I'll be taking for demo component is there. I'll go to my app module.ts file, and where I can give for demo component and save it. And here you can see right now I'm not writing anything, so that is generally like how I can display this. How we can display, how we can get that items from an array based on the index, right? Based on that index only we supposed to get. Now what I can do, I'll be taking a div where I can say margin top as 4, and then I can give a class as going to be row, and I'll take a div, and where it gives I'm writing like, the column is going to be just I'm writing it as a column, and I can go with generally with the ordered list or unordered list you can give, and here I can take the list item. How to display courses is my array, and if I'll be giving courses of 0, okay, courses of 0, it will get the first item or not. See that? Sorry, what I can do, interpolation. Save it, and then you can see I'm able to get the first item. And in the same way, if I'll be copying this and then go with the second one, when I give, let's say 1, and after that, if I'll be giving, let's say 2, after that, if I'll be giving, let's say 3, and save this, and you can see I'm able to see all the courses. But the problem here is going to be, whenever if somebody has added another course here, okay, and another course here, something like a JavaScript I can give and save it, and now you can see, is it affected? We have like JavaScript, TypeScript, Angular, Azure, but we missed what we missed here, .NET Core is missed over there. Again, what we need to do, as it is modified, then I'll go to my HTML, and I supposed to use it for one more time by giving that particular index. Save it, and then you can come. Now I'm able to see this particular out. So in this particular case, what happened? Whenever you have the item that is modified on your logic, then supposed to go to the HTML and then do the modification. If I'm having like 5 to 6, okay, I can manage. But if I'm having 50, if I'm having 100 from the API, if I'm getting, let's say 1000, then is it possible to write like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that? No. That is the reason with which tag we are going to iterate. First, understand that. That is important. Now here I'm iterating which tag? Iterating in the sense repeating. I'm repeating which tag here? Li tag. So that what I can do, I'll be taking here an Li tag, and for this particular one, apply the syntax ng for is equal to, I'll be using let item of where it is available in a courses. And each and every time it will bring a single item to me. I can give that item, save my application. Now you can see. That means one time if I'm writing, then automatically it is displayed. And another thing you should remember, suppose I'm removing this one, and you can just go to here and give it over there and save it. And now you can see, as I'm using, let's say OL tag, I'm able to see like what happened. Suppose let's say I'll be giving some unordered list and save it. Are we able to understand, is it generating the list item or it is generating the LI? We can't understand. So that is where, because you see, everybody think that like that is normal one. But if you can apply that ng for directive unnecessary tag, then what happened, it completely disturb the UI. If you want, you can see when I right click and go to that inspect, and there you can see the div. You see how many unordered lists are created here. All these are belongs to single list only, right? So that which tag needs to be iterated, Li tag has to be iterated, but unnecessary I have given for what? UL tag. So whatever the tag you people have given, those many times it is repeated. So that you should be very conscious on using the ng for. That means properly has to be given. If we can give with unnecessary, then it may cause like different issues. Clear? So it's very important that we are having. So this is the one. Suppose let's say the same data that what I'm having, I wanted to display in a drop down. Okay, let's take a drop down. How I can do that? I'll be taking a div where I can have a column. Okay, column that what I can say. I want to display in a drop down. How I can? Very good. We'll be using what? Select tag. And do I need to iterate the select? Very good. We'll go with the option. There in that option, you can give that one. ng for is equal to let item of courses that what I can give. And here you're supposed to provide the item that what we have. And save it and then come back here. Now you can see, I'm able to see all the items. Clear? Any questions? Maybe I wanted to create, let's say, buttons. So how I can do that? Let's go with a div, and where it contains the class as going to be column that what I can give. I wanted to create like, the vertical buttons, what we have seen earlier. So for that, btn hyphen group hyphen, I'll be writing vertical. And then let me create the button based on that one. So that btn, I'll be giving btn hyphen primary as the name that what I can give. And here for this button, what I can do, I'll be applying an ng for is equal to let item of, okay, let item of, we have what? Courses is available. And each and every time I can get my item and save this application. Now you can see we have the buttons, JavaScript, TypeScript, all these are the buttons. That means NG for we don't have any restriction to apply only a particular tag. Maybe you can apply like, different tag. I applied here for the button tag. I applied here for the option tag. I applied for that LI tag that what we are having. I wanted to create the links. How I can do that? I'll take a div where I can give a class as going to be column. Now let me take a div where I can give NG for here. NG for the item that we are having. And after that, I take an anchor tag where I can give an item over here. When I give an item, now you can see we are able to get this one. Okay, the links that what you people wants to have. In the same way, suppose I want to display that in a table so that I can take another div here where I can give the column and I'm going to have the table and the table will contain table and table hyphen over as the class that what we are having. And after that table hyphen some dark or whatever you can give. NG model has to be given, right? Saroj, if we can give an NG model and create it over there, same property, we can get the value. Okay. Very good. So here what I can do, I'll be taking, let's say T head, where I can go with TR, where I can give TH. So courses I can give. And after that each and every table row, I wanted to display. So that what I can do, I'll be using NG for is equal to let item of, okay, let item of what it is, courses. Now each and every time I'll be taking a TD and then I can go with the item that what I'm having and save it and then come back here. Now you can see I have a table that what we are having. Okay. Clear now. So any tag with what tag you people wants to display, you can go with that particular one. Any questions here? It is going to be simple because it's a simple array. But in real time, do we have all these? No, simple arrays may have, but 70 to 80% we have some complex data. I'll prepare some complex data and I will show you like how we can make use of it. Let's say I'll be taking a public and I can write products that what I wanted to give public product, or else let's say, okay, products menu that what I can give. Okay, products menu. And here the type is going to be, I'll take it as an array. First we have category and the name of the category is of type string, comma, we have products are available, which is going to be a string array that what I can do is equal to. Category is the one and the products. Okay. And also I'll create it as an array. Some more complex. I don't want to have like single one. If I'll be having single, then you should give what? An empty bracket so that we don't have an issue. But I don't want to go like this. Let me have more complex, much more complex here where I can have it. Now what I can do, the first one is going to be, you can see a category is going to be, let's say electronics that what I can give. And after that, we have the product. When it comes to that electronics, maybe I can say mobiles. And after that, let's give, always go with the single quotation. That's good thing. Mobiles and then laptops, I can say. And after that, television, yeah, tablets, I can say. This is the one. And the second object is also going to be, maybe I can say category, okay, footwear. And after that, we'll be writing the products that what is required for us. Maybe let's say boots. right? Yeah, shoes or whatever, sandals. Okay, casuals. Like that I can give. And after that, this is only the reason where I explained you the fetch. I'm very much boring, like, preparing some raw data. Category, and again, like I'll be going with another category. You can give like any, okay, clothing. Clothing, and we have what products are available. Okay, products are available. To-do list. What is to-do list? Okay, anyhow, I have like, the products, maybe I can say shirts, okay, jeans or whatever, just two. So this is how it is going to be. Okay. Now I want to display this particular menu, might be by using some table or whatever. Okay, or else like anything, whatever you people wants to give, you can. Actually, table is not good here. We'll be taking a list and then I can display. That is my requirement. Because table means we should have like, proper data, but here random data you can see. First item is having 3, second one we have 4, and third time we are having 2. So that is the reason this is some random data. Now what I can do, I'll be taking a div, okay? So for this div, I'll be writing margin top 4, I can say, and after that, I'm going to give a row over here. I'll take a div and it contains the class as going to be the column. Okay, and I'm taking H2 product menu. Okay, product details or product menu, that what you people wants to call, you can. And here what I can do, first I'll be taking an ordered list. Okay, now here in this particular ordered list, I'm going to have an LI, and each LI I want to display the name of the category first. Each LI I want to display the name of the category. How I can display that? Tell me. I'll be writing ng for is equal to, okay, let item of, we have what, products menu dot, you can see, okay, products menu is available. Products menu, that what I have written. When I use that, and then you can just come back here. If I'll be giving an item here and save it, and then you can see how that output is going to be. It is showing me an object. So that what I can do, I don't want to display like, the object, rather I can display the category. Now when I use the category, am I able to see all the category here or not? Right? Now, after that, again, each category will contain that items. Each category is having that item. Now for that reason, I'll be taking another ordered list or unordered list, whatever it might be. And there I can go with an LI. And here, what I can do, I'll be using ng for is equal to let item of, tell me product menu only. And here what I can do, I just wanted to display item dot products, that what I can give. Okay, because we have like multiple. Again, in that we have the product. Let's save it and then come back here. Am I able to see all that items up? Right? But again, if you wanted to iterate this one also, then again, I wanted to iterate this also. Then what I can do? I can say item 1 dot, we have what? Item dot, we have products are available. Now instead of displaying this, now you can see I am giving item 1. Let's save it and then you can see. Earlier we are displaying, okay, everything. But now you can see electronics will contain 3 items. Footwear is having 4 items and the clothing is having 2 items that we are having. Okay. So this is how, like, whenever if you people are having a complex object, there you can display like this. Or else, like, if it gives some confusion, just you can create a normal object first. You can create a normal object. Let's say public employees. Okay, employees, that what I can give. Every employee should contain the name which is of type string, and every employee should contain some ID or salary, whatever. Okay, salary, that what I can say, which is of type number. If that is a case, and I wanted to have, like, kind of an array, now you can see it is accepting that object. So the first property is the name, and the name is going to be, you can give different names here. I am giving my name, and after that salary. Okay, salary is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that, any number of objects you can prepare, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, 5 objects that I have prepared. Now, how I can display this data? Maybe I can take a table and display. Now you can just come back here, and then I'll take another div here. Let's have the another div, and then margin top as 4. And after that, I'll take a div. I'll be giving the class as going to be the column, and then we will be having table, and then let's have the table, and then table hyphen over that, what I can say, and where we are having T head, where we are having TR, and I'm giving the TH employee name, and after that let me give employee salary. Okay, I have like this, and after that we will be having what? Table body, and then we are having TR. Now each and every time we will be getting one, and then we have to display it. So that what I can do, which one needs to be repeated here? TR or TH? Tell me, TR or TH? TR only. Say with some confidence, that's it. Now you can see, I'll be writing something like star, ng for is equal to let item. Okay, item is a variable. Suppose in place of that, maybe I can take EMP of employees that we are having. You can see EMP of employees, that what I can give. When I give EMP of employee, it will iterate that. Now what I can do, the first one is going to be, sorry, not the TH, we'll be giving TD, and in that, I just wanted to write EMP dot, you can see the name, and after that, I'll copying it, EMP dot, we are having salary, and save it, and there you can see a table. Okay, any tag you can use, that's your wish. Either you can go with what normal tags that what we are having here. You can see initially I used it for li, after that I used it for select, after that I used it for button, after that I used for div. Okay, later I used a table, after that again I used for li, after that I used for a table, that what we are having. So that means with any tag, whatever the tag it might be, you're supposed to use the ng for here. Clear? So just take some assignment. Uh, okay. Now you can see this is a sample JSON. I'm going to keep it for you in classroom. Before that, I'll keep the notes first. What we discussed today, switch where it is. Did I close? No. Okay, this is the sample JSON, right? Okay, this is the sample JSON. Now display whatever like you want to display, you can display with what you want to display, any tag you can use. But example assignment is going to be, assignment for today is going to be display this JSON. First, this is the one. Okay, this is the first one, and second one is going to be this is the another one. Okay, this is the another one, another JSON. Okay, display the above JSON using directives. Okay, using the directive. So what with what format you're going to display, it doesn't matter. So whatever like you people have seen here, use with the, I mean, how you wanted to display, that's your wish, but use all the directives and try to complete this assignment. And to our example, you can see that fetch, where it will get like all the things.